We're going to talk about the very worst news you can get when you hear about a mate who's sick. You can feel shocked, you can feel helpless, and then more often than not, you head to the kitchen, because if there's one thing that Kiwis are good at, it's bringing a plate, or better yet, an entire casserole.
We have done a lot of mushroom soups with out-of-bone broth, really rich, hearty, lots of fresh herbs. And the bone broth I've been simmering for like over 24 hours, so it's, really good for her.
Jemima Rosenditch is doing what a lot of us do when we find out a friend needs help, making them and their family a delicious hot meal.
The last thing they want to be worrying about is going to the supermarket and cooking meals. It just takes a huge part of each day, off their shoulders.
Jemima's friend Renee has brain cancer. She also has a huge and generous network of friends.
Everyone wants to wrap around them at the moment and love them as much as they can.
Mel Hornby set up a meal roster.
Basically, as soon as we heard that Renee was unwell,
which she, Jemima and more than 30 others, including friends of Renee's son, are now part of.
I'm making bail for my mum's friend on the grind here. Hi, my name is Mason and today I'm making some tacos to support Renee, Jed and Dave.
Cooking meals to support loved ones is by no means a new phenomenon, but giving it a catchy name and organising it through a website is.
It's one of several online services that allows you to create a profile and invite others to sign up for a date to pitch in with a homemade dish.
It's actually just creating a sort of a program of this is what's happening on this day. And when I last looked at it, every night, every day has been filled for weeks and weeks.
The meal train has well and truly taken off. Over 4 million people use it around the world, and New Zealand is the 5th most active country on the site.
mealtrain.com is seeing lots of new users in New Zealand. On average, there are over 150 meal train pages and over 4,100 meals are organised each month.
The meal train, it's kind of given a structure and process to how people can help, and it's an easy way for us to sort of okay, this is what we're doing.
it just stops any repetition, basically, of foods. It gives them variety.
Avoids the situation of, poor Dave and Renee ending up with 10 meals on their doorstep in one day.
In a scary situation, all you really want to do is make your friend feel better. You can't magic up a cure for cancer, but you can make them your signature rissoles.
We're making food with love and hoping, Renee feels that love through the food. It just makes us feel helpful and not so helpless when, it's such a helpless situation.
Yeah, isn't that a great idea? And we talked to Renee. She says it's actually the highlight of her day, receiving that meal each morning. Now, we have been in level 3 and 4 in Auckland, so that makes it difficult, but they've been obeying all the rules. And actually, it's a really great time to be showing love however you can. You miss out on the hugs of friends during level 4, but you get all that love that's baked into one of those meals, so it's been an ideal time for it, really.
And there's all different situations where this would be appropriate, like if you're pregnant or, you know someone who's pregnant and they could do with a few meals when their baby arrives. It's a great idea.
Is that a hint or something, is it?
Not a hint, but I hear for the second child it's particularly difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, or you don't have to be pregnant at all. If anyone just wants to sign me up to Meal Train, just make me meals. I don't want your dishes on. We're taking your Akerrock back around the country. Just send me in a foil, just so I can put it straight in the oven.
Okay, sure, fine.